Hi everyone, I just want to tell you a little story about how God's been working in my life recently. A couple of weeks ago, I was in quite a lot of pain. I had a lot of pain in my abdomen and was just not able to sleep at night and really struggling actually with this level of pain. And then I started to turn yellow, which I later found out was jaundice, and apparently that's really not a good thing. And I ended up having to go to hospital, and I was admitted to hospital. And in the end, I was actually there for over a week. And initially, they thought I had gallstones, and they did some scans and some investigations, but they couldn't actually find any gallstones. So they tested for all kinds of viruses, and couldn't find actually that I had any particular viruses that they could test for. And got to a point where one day a doctor was like, the next thing we need to do is to do a liver biopsy, which I really didn't fancy having, because it sounded like quite a painful thing to happen. But she said, what we'll do is we'll do one more round of blood tests first and just see if anything's improved. So they did one more round of blood tests, and actually my blood tests had improved significantly from the day before. So on one day, my blood test for bilirubin levels, basically the thing that was making me go really yellow, was 144, and then the next day it was right down at 52. And she described this as a miraculous drop. And it's no coincidence really that the day before, a friend of mine had sent me a voice note praying for healing over my life, a friend called Wendy Mann. And also on that very day when they said that my levels had dropped so significantly, there was a day of prayer and fasting going on for me, both in my previous church in Oxford and the church that I now lead here in Sheffield. And so God really answered those prayers and changed my situation around. So I'm really, really grateful to God for bringing healing into my life in this way. Also really, really grateful to the NHS. They cared for me so well during my time in hospital, looked after me so brilliantly. And I'd like to say a huge thank you as well to anyone watching this who was involved in praying for me. Thank you for praying for me, and the way that other people in our church family cared for our family during this time was just phenomenal. So I hope this story is an encouragement to you.